Well, I suppose instead of higher, further, faster, we are going lower, closer to the Eternals, and much slower in box office. So, let's talk about Rotten Tomatoes. With some 50-ish reviews as of currently, when I refreshed, and then when I refreshed again a couple minutes later, and then literally right before I started this, the review score for the Marvels over on Rotten Tomatoes is sitting anywhere between a 50 and a 60. Somewhere in there, I had 5 refreshes over the course of about 20 minutes, and of course, as reviews continue to be filed, but they don't show up, it can have a variable score that pops up every couple of times you refresh it. I had a score of a 52, a 54, a 58, a 54, and a 56. So let's just say 55 for the sake of it when I'm making this video. So what does this mean? Well, like I said when I talked about it in those early review impressions and then reviews, I think this is going to be a polarizing film, and I think this right here is another factor in it. And just by looking at the reviews that are filed under Rotten Tomatoes and those quick little blurbs, you get the sense that Marvel Studios put out a film that's catering to one specific type of audience, and that's hardcore MCU fans and also fans of this character. If you're not a fan of either of those things, well, this might not be for you. And I'm also seeing a little bit about confusion in regards to the film and what they're doing because, well, I guess parts of the plot do depend on the other projects surrounding it. So again, we're in an interesting position right now where this film is probably going to be one of the lowest reviewed Marvel Studios projects, down there with Secret Invasion and The Eternals. Now, I know there's some fans of both of those, more so Eternals than Secret Invasion. But again, to each their own, and we'll see where the reviews ultimately end up on Rotten Tomatoes in, a week or two when they got 300 plus reviews from all the big outlets, and then we know kind of, what the general consensus is. Now, before somebody says it, yes, you don't have to agree or like Rotten Tomatoes or anything. It's not really the biggest deal out there. Make your own decision. You don't have to comply with Rotten Tomatoes. It is what it is. It's an aggregate of scores across the board, and pretty much anybody with a website or a blog now can get on Rotten Tomatoes. I know that's a sticking factor for some people. Whatever. It's Rotten Tomatoes. Cool. But does this change your anticipation for the film, or do you just not care at all anyways and you were never going to see it? Or whatever case you might be in. Let me know. Let us know, because we're definitely going to be talking about this.